Let's rock. Hello. 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 Is anyone there? I've been staying here this whole time, waiting for you just to appear. Maybe if you were there, maybe if I was there, nobody can stop me now. I just wanna see you there, nobody can be there. I'm just lying on this cold, hard ground. Trouble. Turbo. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Cool tricks. Turbo. If nobody's gonna answer, I'll just be sitting here. Nobody can be afraid of me. I'm just waiting for you. Guys. Hey, look, someone joined. Of course, I started singing when someone joined. Now I feel like a freaking horrible person. What's up? I haven't seen you around on my channel. Who knew? Hi. Hello. Hi. What's up, bruh? Yeah, not right now. For some reason, they were just watching me and then they quit. And they were watching me on my other live stream that just happened after this. But you're the only one watching for right now, I guess. Everyone hates me. I just like used the volume thing for some reason. So I'm just doing this real quick. Right. I'll go play now. Oh, I got a quest that's complete. Quest complete. Quest completed. You can comment if you want. I can leave this thing up. You know what? I also do. Yeah, I will. I will after, like, soon. Hey, look, someone joined. What's up, bruh? 3. There's nothing even good about this guy. Why? And bonus, tap to collect. I don't even have him unlocked. That's okay. I thought I did sub. Alright, here, I'll go to your guys' channel right now. How about that? Let's go to YouTube. That's not YouTube. Let's go to YouTube. Alright, guys. I guess I come sub to you guys. So I thought I did sub to you. Okay, so let's go to my live stream that's on right now. Hello, fleshy mammals. Let's open this up. Let's go to your channel. Let's subscribe. Dude, you have 256 subscribers. And I put on the bell. So, it's even better for you. Wait, yeah, I guess. Thank you, bruh. Go to channel. And you know what I'm about to do? Subscribe. Dab it on that beat. Dab it on that beat. There you guys go. I sub to subscribers. Whoever subbed to me, I sub to them. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, guess who's back again? Oh, I'm so tired. Yay! No problem, dude. Thank you. I do live streams every day, like probably 3 times a day so far. I'm probably getting a turtle tomorrow. I live stream about that, or I'll make a video about it. Hopefully you guys like turtles. Plus I have a friend. I'm gonna give a shout out to Glow Turtle. He's a YouTuber. Maybe if I, man, that would probably mean the world to him if I named my turtle Glow. That would be funny. Yeah, dab it on that beat. Yeah, sure you goes my dab. Did I even click that? Did you guys see me dab? I don't know. I don't know if you were okay. Ha 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 ha. I'll leave the comments up right now. Make sure you like and subscribe. There's a sun. Sun. I don't know if you ever feel like the world is falling on you. 'Cause baby, our love for you is one of the best things you could ever do. Hello, is anyone there? I don't know if the comments are broken. Just leave a like if they are. I'm just joking. You don't have to leave a... No, don't check this out. Okay, you guys don't have to leave a like. If the video is horrible, just like it. And that will be fine with me. 2 dislikes will be awesome. You know, I didn't see this guy down here. So he's gonna die. He died. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for liking and commenting. You dude, someone with 6K subs sub to me. Dab on him. I like this. Thank you. Okay, guys. You guys are about to see the best dab in a second. I hope. Ah! That guy scared me. Okay. Ready? Dabbing. Hiding. Okay, there. Dab on him. I did it for you guys. Every like, I dab. Every single like. I dab every single time someone likes. Is that a good deal? I think it's a good deal. Bye. I think that's a pretty good deal. Every time someone likes, I dab. This guy's gonna die instantly. Bruh, your life just ended. Oh, what? That's impossible. Dude, you play a game called Clash Royale? Wow, 6. Well, I used to play. If I can get 7... Wait. Oh, wow. Ow! Ow! I used to play Clash Royale. I don't even have a full road of freaking sun. What is wrong with me? I'm a complete doofus. Remember, guys, every like I dab. So leave a like, I dab. On the camera. If I can get... Yo. Could you sub to me if I sub to you? Yeah, I will. But after this round, though. Oh, crap. I gotta like... Hold on, guys. I gotta pause this. Download Clash Royale and you can join my clan. Okay, guys. Here. Hey, you disliked. That's not cool, dude. You liked it and not unliked. I was about to dab, too. Man, that's a disgrace to mankind, mate. Let's go to my home and let's go to my stream. Oh, wow, of course, now you go back to it. Here, I'll like my own stream so I can dab twice. Okay. Alright, I'm going to sub. There, I subbed. And I'll turn on bell. Wait, where'd it go? And watch this. Boop! Oh, I got a dab, guys. I got a dab for that beat. Dab for that beat. Here we go now. Dabbing. Ow, I fell. I use Mobizen. Mobizen Live. Oh no, I lost a viewer. That's so freaking sad. Kill him, I kill you all. Die! What if I do this and this? Nothing. Black Panthers. Man, if I made a clan, it would be Bloody Eagles, dude. That sounds boss. Bloody Eagles. Man, doesn't Bloody Eagles sound boss? Do you guys want to see something cool? Hi! Die you all! Ha! Do the same to you, mate. Okay. How did my phone just get from 15% to 5? How the heck is that freaking possible? My phone was just at 15%. Now it's at 5. Hi, Monster Killer. Who the heck is Monster Killer? Monster Killer! Sub for sub. That's what I'm doing right now. Baby, I don't be afraid, waiting for you for 1,000 years. Oh my god. Of course, people are going to be talking about Clash Royale on my stream now. Who doesn't? Baby, I don't be afraid, waiting for you for 1,000 years. What's up? Oh, I got a dab. Because whoever likes the stream, I have to dab. It didn't turn on. It still didn't turn on. Dabbing, guys. Oh my god, guys. Clash Royale, huh? What's the big deal with Clash Royale? Simon good anymore. Got old fast. Oh, great. Thanks, guy. Dabbing on that beat. Barely. It's not that popular anymore. Nah, dog. It's not that popular anymore. Power plants are here. Learn how to level up your plants in. Nah, dog. It's not really popular. Of course, is this. Oh, I gotta. This level is a locked coordinate in time. You must take these plants to win. Otherwise, you risk destroying reality. These plants, I bet, are gonna freaking suck, aren't they? Huh? 10 million. 100 million. That's not that much. Compared to the whole world, that's like not even a quarter. Baby, I don't be. Why did I pick that plant? I have the double one. Who doesn't like double? Hiya! So I just do a charity, not a charity, a talking stream, a chatting one. Wow, I lost the like. Alright. You know I'm blind as heck. You guys are so mean. You guys almost let me die. Thanks, guys. I am using MobiZen. MobiZen Live. Why won't it let me bring a plant? Let me bring a plant. Great balls of fire. Holy moly, macaroni. Macaroni. Oh, someone liked the stream. Dabbing. Thanks, guys. I don't like really dabbing that much, but I only do it for you guys. You guys all hate my mic. You guys all hate me. You guys all hate me. Who likes me? You guys just hate me. You guys just want me to dab. That's it. That's why you guys like my stream. You guys just want me to dab. No one likes me. Everyone hates me. It's true. No one likes me. Everyone hates me. I'm one of those people that don't really care. I just like to sing all the way. Ain't nobody gonna stop me now. Ah! 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 Well, I got 47. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. You are back. You are here again. How'd I get 3 people right back? Oh, crap. I didn't mean to put on camera. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. You guys want to see something cool? Watch all those zombies die right here. Never mind, they didn't die. Leave a like on the stream, and I will dab, even though I hate dabbing. If you like, you hate me. Well, there's the thing. And yes, I do check comments. I just like, who likes dabbing? I hate dabbing. It's probably because why everyone hates me. Isn't my singing just horrible, guys? Wow, everyone. See, right when I started singing, everyone just left. That's so nice of you guys. Thank you guys. See? I only had 2 viewers. Cries. Destroyed. Hey, man. Just get off your feet. I said, hey, man. What's your favorite game in the whole wide world? That's a question I should ask right now. Joy! And if you can guess what I like, it starts with a B and an O and then a 3. Whoever guesses it, I sub to. And turn on notifications. Or if I'm already subbed to you, I'll turn on notifications. And if that's already on, I'll turn on likes. I'll like you guys. Everyone watching, you sub to me, and I'll be back and give you a Hey, Glow. I have a question. Since your name is Glow Turtle, since I'm getting a turtle soon, is it okay if I name it Glow? Is that alright if I name it Glow? That's just like a quick question that I want to know. If that's alright. Whoa. Thanks. Okay, thank you. Because I'm going to be getting it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Tuesday. Which will be awesome. Which one shall I play next? You know, I want to do the beach. Big Wave Beach. Okay, man. And, you got it wrong for my game. It is Black Ops 3. I said BO3. But it's okay, mate. It's fine with me. Just jump off the roof. No, I will jump off the roof. Everyone left me. Nobody likes me. I'll be here just waiting for you. Every night is always the same. Me. Just save me. Yeah. Okay, I'll still turn on notifications. And are we doing that collab thing with our live streams tomorrow? If so, that'll be awesome. Let's rock, my dudes. Oh wait, it gives me this thing for free. Duh. Bump, bump, bow, bump, bump, bow, bump, bump, bow, bump, bow, bump, bump, bow, bump, bump, bow, bump, bump, bow, bump, bow, bump, bump, bow, bump, bump, bow, bump, bump, bow, bump, da 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 da. Okay. Cause yesterday I thought we were gonna be like doing more battles, but yeah, you just like didn't want to do anymore. So don't die. I mean, that would be the worst thing you could ever do. Nobody can do that to you. I'll be there, loving you, and every night, every time I see you there, I love you, girl. You know, I didn't think this thing was that thing, so that's why I didn't use that thing to be that thing, to make sure that thing was that thing. Why would I do that? That was an idiot move. Why? Who left? You made a video about me? Just now? You literally just made... What? You didn't have to do that. That's cool of you. Who thinks I'm dead right now? Ah, crap. I don't have Balloon Tower Defense 5. That costs money, I think. How about I just go check? You guys, I could bring you guys with me. Let's go to the App Store. Let's go, guys. Bump, bump, bow, bump, bump, bow, bump, bump, bow. Okay, let's say it's not working. Thank you, mate. Thank you so much. So, what am I about to look up again? BTD 5. Yep, it costs money. This is man, if I had Balloon Tower Defense 5, mate, I'll be playing with you like every single day on that thing. Who's gonna take care of Black? What did I just say? Black Ops. Do you guys have any games that you guys would want me to play besides Clash Royale? Not Clash Royale. You know, I might have a really good idea that Turtle might want to play this game. So, Turtle. This is what I do. Ta-da! Alright. Let Turtle come join, guys. Ow! Ow! Crap, that hurt. Oh wait, that's... Pick the same plants as me. So that one, this one, and that one. This one could be a random one. Got any questions? Questions. I can answer them for you. Nobody can. Does anybody know 7 times 372 5 million? I don't think that made sense for you guys. Can you guys not join? Turtle. I thought you were gonna join, Turtle. What game? Keep yourselves entertained. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. So, stay here. Guess who's back? Back again. I am back. Who's there again? I almost punched my mirror. I thought someone was right there, standing in my mirror. Okay, I'm just waiting for Turtle to join. Turtle, I have a question for you. Is anyone still watching with me? I feel like I'm alone. I think I'm going to be away for a very long time. Nobody can tell me what to do. Turtle. Hello? Is anyone there? I feel like I'm alone. It's like I'm a freaking person that like begs people to come and join my stream. But I'm not like one of those people. Hey, what's up? Are you going live, Turtle? Because if you're going live, I'm gonna laugh. Just waiting for you, I'm just waiting. Just waiting for Turtle to come join me. 'Cause Turtle, why are you lying to me? I'm joking, you are not lying to me. Unless you lying, ain't nobody. Oh, who joined me? Who joined? Who joined? Who is this? I want a turtle. This ain't Turtle. Who are you? Who are you? I need to know who you are. I just need to know. I just want to know if you are Turtle. Turtle. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Who was that? Who is still watching me? I'm just waiting for Turtle. Turtle. I like turtles. I like trains and turtles. I like turtles. Well, guys, I guess I'll be ending this live stream soon because Turtle is not joining me for some reason. He said he needed to do something with the game, but that was like 25 billion years ago. Probably like 10 minutes, but not 25 billion. I'm just so tired. I'm making up words for some reason. I'm not even making up words. What is wrong with me? I'm just not feeling myself right now. Actually, I am. What am I saying? Who is it? Thank you, Lord. Alright, what's up, Go Turtle? Hey, dude, want to be YouTube players? What do you mean by YouTube players? Ain't nobody gonna stop me because I'm one of those people that like to be. Hi. Hi, mate. How you doing? How you doing, mate? I'm doing just fine. Oh, I gotta, play together on this. Because I got someone I play with, on streams all the time. And you would never guess who that is. Glow Turtle. Who said that? Why did I just do that? Okay, I don't know any game you mean. Mm, 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 mm. 6-inch nails I just bought. Send me some balloons, Turtle. Not so much, though. Stop, 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 stop. It's at a good place now. Thanks, Turtle. Oh no. No, we're doing late game. Thanks, turtle. But, turtle? Who's diamond, turtle? You have to make it. Actually, about to go to bed. Who's diamond turtle? Glow turtle. Who's diamond turtle? Glow? Hello? Oh, but I guess I'm about to end this live stream right here because I am so tired. It is 1:20 right now. Well, I guess I could read some comments. I could be talking to you right now. Holy crap. That's a lot. Let's go check how many I have now. Today I set it off at like 10. So I started off like with 10 subscribers today, right? Of course it don't work like that. I have 17 subscribers. Well, I guess good night. See you tomorrow. Well, talk to you tomorrow. TTYL. Talk to you later. Good. Oh yeah, I'd give you a shout out, but there's no one here, but I'll still do it. Shout out to Glow Turtle. I had to hide the chat then. Glow Turtle. He's right here. He's right here. He has 95 subscribers. He plays Blown Tower Defense battles. He makes Clash Royale Fun Run videos. Oh, dude. Do you still have Fun Run too? Because oh, dude, that would be awesome. I'll play Fun Run 2 with you. But yeah, this is Glow Turtle's channel. Go subscribe to him. And like all his videos. Tell him I sent you guys. And I guess goodbye. Unless you guys want to talk. Oh, I just dropped my phone, and I just turned it off. Wow, that's just wonderful. Did you know you can keep your videos playing while using other apps? No, thank you. Look up KF Auto Commercials. It is a 21-second video of a car driving. Watch it. A lit car. Okay. KF. Okay. Oh, I gotta hide that chat. KF Auto. KF Commercial. Oh, okay. It's not like I have never seen this video. No, not at all. I just love dolls. Dolls just jump at you whenever you want. Even though it still freaking jumped the crap out of me. Oh my god. I can show you guys another one. I've never seen this one. I don't want to watch it. No, thank you. Rocking chair. Here's the best one. My dad showed me this video when I was a kid. Freak, I hate this one. You guys enjoy. Oh my god. No, I'm done. Nuh-uh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm scared crapless right now. No, I'm not. I'm using Mobies in Live. Holy crap. You guys gotta tell me that scared you. I was even watching it, and it scared me. Oh. Hello? I guess we could watch this guy.
This maze is so hard. Maybe it's so narrow at the bottom.
Oh my god, it's fake.
Why would you do that? That's not funny at all. Why would you do that to me? Why did you do that?
That's hilarious. Let's just keep watching these. Hey, look, it's Clash Royale. Boo!
Alright, we're watching Scary Rocking Chair. Wait, where's that? This one right here?
Yeah, that one.
Dude, is it scary?
Yeah, that's why I ain't watching it. What you mean?
Dude, oh my god, I'm scared.
It's not scary. I've seen it before.
Yeah, it's a little pop-up. You gotta look up close. Alright.
What?
It's a little pop-up. It's just a little type pop-up.
Alright, hold on.
It ain't even that scary. It's a little type
Turn
pop-up.
the volume
I swear to God, I did. I did. Here it comes. Come on, you stupid video. What is it?
It's a pop-up. Just get close. Gotta get up close and think. Now it's gonna pop up. It's just a little thing that pops up here, and then it's like a big old dude. It's like glass.
This is gonna be hilarious.
Oh my god, it's Rocket.
That's hilarious. Okay, guys, we're just watching some scary videos right now. Okay. Oh my god. We're just watching some... Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, that scared me so bad. Howdy. What's up, bro? We're just watching some scary videos right now. Stay if you want to be scared. Oh my god. I have not seen this one, but I already know I already know what's going to happen next. I guarantee it. Oh my god. Don't do that. Yeah, I'm turning this down. I'm not dealing with this crap anymore. Whoa! COC, what is that? Oh, I've seen this one, guys. You guys are gonna love this one. Okay. Oh. Not right now. Okay. This one ain't that scary. Just watch. Hey, look, the car's gone. Where'd it go? You have to tell me that was scary. Wow. Mr. Nightmare? Mr. Nightmare. Mr. Dot Nightmare.
Hi guys, we have a 3D spinner for your phone. You can control it by moving the eye.
It was April of 2015. Me, my girlfriends, and my little brother, who was 9 years old, had gone to a small nearby movie theater on a Wednesday night to see the horror movie It Follows. We usually went late on weekends to get the whole theater to ourselves. Plus, I had off on Thursdays that semester. When we entered the theater, at first it seemed like we were the only ones inside, but then my little brother pointed somebody out. It was a man in a dark gray hoodie sitting in the top left corner seat in the theater. It was a little sketchy, but nobody would really give it a second thought. We picked upper middle row seats with a railing in front so we could put our feet up, and we each sat with an empty seat between us for more room. I know, that sounds weird to do with my girlfriend with me, but having my brother there made it a different story. I was sitting the closest to the edge, and therefore the closest to the one other guy in the room besides us. Within 5 minutes, the previews were over and the movie was starting. The lights in the theater dimmed to darkness, and the only light now was the light projecting from the screen. My little brother took out his bag of candies he snuck in and started to eat them obnoxiously loud. About 5 minutes into the movie, over my brother's loud candy wrapper noises, which we told him to stop for the record, I thought I heard a pretty loud sound come from above and behind us. I waited a few seconds to sneak a glance behind us, and saw that the guy that was sitting in the top corner had moved down a row, which was odd. But again, I didn't give it more than a second thought. Another 5 minutes later, when the movie was already starting to get interesting, I heard something from behind us again. I turned when I thought it wouldn't be too obvious, and again, the guy was a whole row closer to us. I leaned to my girlfriend and said while chuckling, "Don't look, but that guy keeps moving closer to the screen." She shrugged her shoulders and didn't even show interest in checking. I told myself if he did it again, then I would have a problem, and managed to get back into the movie. I'd say another 5 minutes later, without even hearing anything this time, I just turned around out of curiosity and saw the man a whole row closer, but this time he wasn't at the last seat of the row anymore. He was moved further down the row, closer to us. Now he was only 3 rows behind us. I nudged my girlfriend and she turned around. Then she looked at me and gave me a confused, concerned kind of look. She asked me if we should move, and I said definitely not. At this point, I wasn't able to pay attention to the movie anymore. Even though I was facing the screen, I felt like the man's gaze was hitting me in the back of the head. I told myself if he moves closer, I would turn around and firmly ask him what he was doing. But then I also thought, what if I'm looking too much into this? What if he's just a normal guy who happens to keep switching seats for a better view? Once more, I turned around, and the man was only 2 rows away from us now, closer to the center of the row, or rather directly behind us, and his head was just completely down looking at his lap.
I could re-download it.
I didn't even bother to check what he was looking at. He could have been looking at nothing. I literally opened my mouth ready to say something, but I was just too much of a coward. I was only 16 last year and pretty skinny. My little brother got up during a slow part of the movie to go to the bathroom. About a minute later, I turned to see if the man had gotten closer again, this time actually ready to say something. But I was shocked to see nobody behind us. It was completely empty. I told my girlfriend, and she said good. But then I stood up in pure fear, thinking of my little brother. Telling my girlfriend to wait there, and running out of the room and into the empty theater halls, I saw the man in the gray hoodie entering the men's bathroom down the hall. Fearing for my little brother's safety, I ran down the hall toward the bathroom, opened the door, and saw the man literally on his knees peeking under the 2 stall doors. Then he looked at me, and at the same time I heard my little brother call me from down the hall. I saw him waving me over in confusion. I ran to him, got my girlfriend out of the movie room, and we went to the front desk. The teen working the front ticket stand called the police, showed us and the cops the video footage of the man walking down the hall, and then we filed a police report. I'm just so grateful that my brother went to a different bathroom down the opposite direction of the hall, because if he had been in there, even with my showing up to save him, I have no idea what would have happened. It's been over a year now, and the man was never identified.
Story 2.
Back in 2008, Cloverfield was one of the biggest movies of the year, and I desperately wanted to see it. Most of my friends had already gone to see it, which upset me, given that I didn't want to be seen going to the movie theater alone. However, I didn't have work or school on Thursdays, so on Wednesday night, I figured I could get away with going alone to one of the small theaters nearby with a screening of the film at 9:30, since I knew it would be quiet. Well, I showed up, bought a ticket, and immediately realized the entire building was dead. I entered the theater, and much to my surprise, there was not a single person in there. There were 2 large sections of seats in the theater. I sat in the bottom row of the upper section, which was seated just behind a tiny wall.
There's 3 rows of seats in there.
During the quiet parts of the movie, which were very few, I kept thinking that I was hearing something coming from behind me. It was almost like I was hearing a voice. Is someone there? Nothing. I felt like the sounds were just getting louder and closer, but I kept turning around and didn't see anyone. I felt like I was losing my mind. Eventually, the sounds became so loud that it was evident it was a crazed whispering. I was about to nope the fuck out of there, but when I got up and took one last look behind me, a figure popped up quickly from behind the seats just 2 rows up from me, arms flat to their sides and just facing me like a stiff statue. I ran like there was no tomorrow back to the lobby, where I saw nobody, not a single employee. I kept running to the car, took a few seconds to catch my breath once inside, and drove back home. I tried calling the theater that same night. I never got anyone to answer. I didn't bother the next day, and I just tried to let it go. It still freaks me out beyond imagination to this day.
Hello everyone, it's an honor for me to introduce you to my favorite live walking. Look, it's like a small pond on your phone. Wow, here comes some fish.
One of my first jobs was working at a movie theater in Huntington on Long Island. It was an okay gig for a 16-year-old. Dealing with the general public in mass, you'll always run into creeps. However, there was one creep and one really weird situation that I still have nightmares about. It was a Monday, like 11 o'clock at night, and the last 2 playing movies were finishing up, which was earlier than usual. On weeknights, I would usually be out of there by midnight during the summer. Anyway, I was the only one working besides Kathy, the lady behind the popcorn counter who was closing up. I was sitting on the carpeted steps next to my ticket podium on my phone when Kathy yelled over to me to sweep the floors. She told me she was heading out and would be back within the hour to close up.
As the floor's carpet.
I hurried up with the sweeping and sat back down to get back to playing a Tetris-like game on my flip phone. I was left alone a lot like this, and this was the one time during my shifts that I feared something such as a late-night robbery might easily take place. Suddenly, I heard the front door to the theater pull open with force. I stared down at the doorway to the lobby, which blocked the actual entrance section, waiting for someone to walk through, and hoping it would be Kathy. After all, she would have locked the doors anyway at this hour. I called out Kathy's name. And suddenly, an upper middle-aged man with a big brown faded jacket came wandering in, immediately locking his eyes onto mine. I told him we were closing up and he had to leave. He looked at me with a sort of intimidating Vincent Pastore kind of look on his face. He mumbled his words in his response, but I could make out his phrase to be, "Is Kathy here?" I shook my head no, and he mumbled, "I'm just gonna go sit down over there for a while." I was very against confrontations with other people, so my heart was racing, and I lacked the confidence to order him to leave. I sat back down on the step and pretended to be absorbed in my phone, when really I was texting Kathy telling her there was someone weird here for her. But with the old flip phones, texts took forever to send, and even longer for people to check.
Yep, that's definitely
By the time the text was sent, I noticed the man, now across the room sitting on a bench, was literally watching me. I wanted to show him that I was annoyed by this, so I simply got up, walked up the 3 carpeted stairs, and sat down on the bench in front of a wall that would block my view from him. Stupid old me didn't figure this would allow him to do whatever he wanted, not being within my vision. Within minutes, I realized this was dumb and went back to sitting on the step, only now the man was gone. Kathy returned around the same time that the last of the moviegoers were leaving. I told her about the guy, and she said she left the door unlocked by mistake.
It's 1:46 in the freaking morning.
I spent about 10 minutes sweeping up in some of the auditorium rooms before my shift was officially over.
a.m.
Kathy wanted me to do one more favor before leaving.
I live in
Bring
America.
the mop, bucket, and broom down into the storage den. I did as she asked, opened the door in the lobby which leads to the storage area, walked down the half-flight of concrete stairs with the mop, broom, and bucket, and stopped. Behind one of the boilers, I could see as clear as day an arm tucked away in the corner. It was the man, and he was very clearly trying to hide. I pretended like I didn't notice and walked back up the stairs. I locked the door behind me and ran to Kathy. She checked the camera footage first, and this is where things got disturbing. Within the period of time that I was hiding from the man, the surveillance cameras caught him getting up and leaving the theater. Kathy seemed surprised and declared, "That's my ex-husband." I felt like my heart was starting to drop as she said this, and I was starting to put things together. I assured her there was in fact somebody down there. She took out her cell phone and dialed not for 911, but rather for her ex-husband as she left the building. I followed her, afraid to stay in the theater alone. Kathy suddenly started to panic, as it seemed her ex-husband hung up the phone on her. She then called the cops, and what she explained to them shocked and disturbed me. When she hung up the phone, she was in a panic, and she tugged me away from the building. It turned out her ex-husband arrived to the theater to get her out of there, because he had apparently run into some trouble with a guy he knew who threatened to kill Kathy for whatever messed up reason. The cop cars pulled up into the parking lot with their sirens blaring. Minutes later, they came out with some old Italian mobster-looking guy in cuffs. Kathy never showed up for work after that, and I was never able to get the full backstory out from anyone.
I live in Maine.
I was the coolest guy at the theater for a while since I witnessed all of this. I just really wish I got the full story, though, because it really interested me.
Dude, you know when the cops' alarms just went off? Well, we have this driveway thing down at the end of my driveway, because it's like a little long, we could barely see down there, and we don't know when someone's coming. So, there's this alarm that we keep in here and down there, so when someone drives in, we know. And so, we have one, and when the cops' alarms just went off, the alarm went off. So, I'm just a little freaked out right now. I want to see this ad. Few Chinese. Yeah, really sketchy. Like, I'm freaked out right now.
Clash Royale. Download for free.
Clash Royale. Okay, calm down. This can be the last video if that's alright. Story 1, Mr.
This happened in the summer, and I believe I was about 12 at the time. I was staying in a hotel in a fairly large city with my mom and my younger brother. We were visiting other extended family, but chose not to stay in their house. My brother is younger than me by a decent amount, so I was usually told to keep an eye on him. On the day we arrived, my mom told me to do just that while she checked us in and received our room card. So, my brother and I sat down on a couch in the lobby and relaxed a little bit. While we were sitting, a man in about his mid-40s walked into the hotel. The couch was facing the hotel doors, so I got a good look at him. I remember that he was very average looking. Describing his features in detail could generate several different images. The guy comes in and sits on the couch opposite ours. I didn't think anything of it until I realized that he didn't go up to the counter first. He just came in and sat down. It made me feel a little uncomfortable. Maybe I was being a bit paranoid, but I thought he might have followed us in. Thankfully, my mom called us over and told us that our room was ready. We left the lobby and went to our room. Shortly afterwards, we left the hotel to go meet family. I forgot about the man for the rest of the day. We returned at about 7, and my mom told us that we could go swimming in the hotel pool. We all went to our room, changed, and went to the pool. A few minutes after we got into the water, the same man from before walked in and sat down. He was wearing jeans and a sweater, so he definitely wasn't going swimming. Again, we didn't think much of it until I could see that my mom was visibly worried. She pointed him out to me, and she said that if he didn't leave within 5 minutes, we needed to go back to our rooms. 5 minutes passed and he was still there, so we got our things and left. By then, it was close to 8 o'clock. We had brought a rented movie to watch, so we planned to watch that and go straight to bed. I noticed that my mom was a little on edge because of the man who had been watching us, and I got a little more worried myself, too.
Man, if I was that mom, I'd freaking knock him out.
Halfway through the movie, my mom got up to get into the shower. While she was in there, someone knocked on the door and said, "Housekeeping." I thought it was weird that the cleaning staff would come this late, but we needed another towel, so I answered the door. I wish I hadn't been so stupid. It was the same creepy man. He gave me a smile and a little wave. I just stood there, kind of motionless. My mind automatically went to the worst possible situation: kidnapping, rape, torture, etc. I heard the water in the shower turn off. He stood there as well for a moment, and then he spoke. "How was your swim?" At that moment, my mom came out of the shower, saw the man at the door, pulled me back, and slammed the door. She locked it. Then she called the front desk from our hotel phone to report the guy. I told her to just call the police, but she didn't listen. She then requested we switch rooms. I then heard footsteps stomping down the hallway away from our room. Thankfully, the guy had left. After that, we switched hotel rooms and didn't see the guy again during our stay.
Like, I'm not black. Imagine someone just like said
Have
that.
you ever gotten an uneasy feeling staying in a hotel room, especially by yourself?
Yes.
Likely not, and I also doubt you've ever been in a hotel room by yourself.
Actually,
But when I was a kid, I always got scared sleeping in hotel rooms. I would always keep looking back at the dark corners of the room every 20 seconds, thinking there would be somebody standing there. My fear not only drove me crazy, it drove my parents crazy, as I would always insist that I would sleep between them until I was around 9 or 10 years old. Anyway,
you were
eventually
younger
I
than
had to
9 or
grow
10
up,
years,
or at
10
least
years
give off the
old when you were
impression,
staying in freaking
and
hotel
started
rooms?
sleeping in my own bed or sharing the bed with my sister. Now I'm 24 years old, living on my own, and have to take a lot of business-related trips for my job. On one particular out-of-town trip, I was staying at a Comfort Inn in North Carolina, with all the expenses paid by my job, of course. I was in the area for a meeting with an office in a different town, and the inn was my home for the night. It was across the street from some big car dealership. That's all I remember about the surroundings. Anyway, I was off the next day, so I could look forward to just relaxing in the hotel and watching a couple movies. I was ironically watching the first Saw movie, and I swear, during the scene where Adam was hearing sounds in his apartment, my childhood paranoia started to come back for a bit, as I thought I heard little crackling type noises coming from inside the closet. Being 24, I told myself that I had to get over this nonsensical childish fear. I simply raised the volume on the movie and tried to ignore it. At the same time, I popped 2 sleeping pills into my mouth so that I'd be wiped out by the time the movie was over. Eventually, I flipped off the TV and rolled over onto my side to finally get some shut-eye. That was when the crackling noises became apparent again. It wasn't constant or anything. It was just like once every minute or so I'd hear this crackling type noise that I just can't describe coming from the closet. It wasn't happening too frequently to really bother me, and the sleeping pills were knocking me out at that point, so I was out within like 10 minutes. The next thing I remember, I woke to the sound of cloth being rustled around. I sprang to an upright position, but it was literally too dark to even see within a few feet in front of me. After I flipped on the bedside light, there I saw somebody dressed in all black with a hood over his head, probably 6'5", 250 pounds, rummaging through my bag. I screamed at the top of my lungs, and in response, he fled the room. He had stolen my wallet and my watch, but he had also created a lasting memory that only digs deeper into a very large childhood fear of mine. I have never heard a story about anything like this on the news or anything. So for something like this to happen to a person like me, somebody who had such an odd, specific fear as a child, was simply catastrophic to me.
Same.
When I was 17, I started to develop some beef with my dad, who's a huge
He
hothead.
stole my wallet.
Tensions would grow worse through the years, and it got to the point that I would commonly have to leave for the night after getting into huge fights with my dad about personal things that I won't talk about. Sometimes I would stay at a friend's house or check into a hotel. It was May 9th, 2015. I was 21 years old, and after another huge scene back at home with my dad, I had to get out of there for my own good. I checked into a nearby hotel, the Quality Inn and Suites. It was literally half a mile from my house. I'd be throwing away a little less than $100 for it, but I had nowhere else to go. It was early this time around. Usually these outbursts happen around nighttime. It was like 4 o'clock, so I decided to just hang out by the outdoor pool and clear my head. It was funny, I was the only one around in this hotel. The pool was empty, the hallways were empty, even the lobby was empty, except for, of course, the desk worker. Then again, it was only May, and it wasn't like we lived in some huge vacation destination of a town. My room was in the middle of the hall on the 2nd floor. I had no idea why they'd given me that room, since it seemed like I was one of the only few people staying in the hotel. I hung out in my room after the pool for a bit. That's when there was a very light tapping on the door. I waited for someone to yell housekeeping, but they never did. Therefore, I ignored it. And to my surprise, even though I had the Do Not Disturb sign on the door handle, I heard the beep of the lock on the door, and then I heard the door slowly opening. I called out, no thank you, not right now. I couldn't see the employee at the door because there was a wall that blocked the view of the door from the bed. There was a pause, and I repeated myself, growing a bit curious. Suddenly, the door slammed shut. It actually startled me. I got up to actually go follow them and tell them that was rude. When I stepped into the hall, I looked to my right. Nobody. I looked to my left, and at the end of the hall, I saw the right leg of a woman turning the left corner further down the hall before disappearing. How did she get there so fast, I wondered. I ran down to the end of the hall, and that's when I heard another door closing. When I turned the corner, nobody. Just maybe 20 closed, unoccupied hotel doors.
Man, that was your
I was so confused and honestly a bit freaked out. I went down to the front desk to complain about the rude employee. The woman at the counter said that must be Rosa. She said she would question her about slamming the door later on. I thanked the woman and then went out to eat at the nearby TGI Fridays down the road.
Yep, that's definitely
When I got back to the room, I was on the phone talking to my mom, who said that I shouldn't come back because my dad was still super pissed. I entered my room and told her how depressed I was with all this fighting bullshit, and she understood. When I hung up, it was only 8 o'clock. I wanted the night to be over.
That's what happened to my
I brushed my teeth, watched a little TV, and went to sleep at around 9 o'clock.
Then they got a divorce. Now we're living with.
I awoke to a noise. At first, I didn't know what it was. I rubbed my eyes, sat up, and listened.
You have to let them in.
There was somebody standing at the left edge of my bed, towering over me. I screamed and felt like throwing up at the same time. It was a dreadful, horrifying feeling.
I'll be punching.
The person then grabbed around my throat and started repeating the words, "You piece of shit." It was an older woman with a weak grip. I was able to escape easily. I ran to the door of the room. I heard her following me, but she stopped at the door when I ran down the halls to the front desk. The woman at the front desk admitted that one of the employees had lost one of her master keys that had access to all of the rooms in the hotel, something they were obligated to report to the head of the hotel. I was furious. Of course, I got a refund, gave some info to the cops, and then went home that night, where my dad actually showed something close to sympathy after I explained what happened. Ever since, I've actually never had to leave the house for the night, and I hope it stays that way.
Well, thank you for
Oh yeah,
liking.
and I have absolutely no idea whatever became of that crazy nutcase woman that tried to kill me.
Alright, just say if you want me to watch another video, because I'm really tired. It's because you liked, and I'll do another video if you want me to. I'm so tired. It's up to you if you want me to make another, well, not make, watch another one. It's your choice if you guys want me to watch another horror story thing. Cause after this, I promise I'm done after this. Oops. I guess I'm watching this. What happened? Oh. Oh, I thought I just watched his news vid. Oh. That was 8 months ago. Sorry.
Want to have a cool theme, make your phone look special? Follow me.
Dude,
Shine
that's
bright
not even
like a
freaking
diamond.
cool.
Let me show you some
That
fantastic
little hole.
effects. We can control.
That's freaking size of you. Hey, what's up?
The summer of 2007, when I was 10 years old, the family and I had a trip to Disneyland planned.
Man, Lucky.
Our flight was booked
I've
for
never been to
midnight on a
Disneyland.
Tuesday to save money, and
That's
my
like
mom
in Disney
figured my
World.
sisters and I would sleep through the
I've
flight.
never been to Disney anything.
My sisters were 8
only
and
watched
5 at the
freaking
time.
Disney.
The gatehouse was for the
I
most
watched
part
Disney since
empty as we
freaking
waited
last
for
year.
our flight. My mom went to go to the bathroom with my youngest sister, and a minute later my dad told me to wait there and watch my other sister while he went to get a last-minute bite to eat at the cafe, as a middle-aged woman came and sat next to us. She put her hand on my back as she acted all excited to see us and asked where our parents were. I told her they would be right back. Then a middle-aged man came over as well and started acting just as bubbly and affectionate towards us as if he knew us. The man then proclaimed that he just ran into my dad at the cafe and finally introduced himself and the woman as our dad's cousins. My sister and I looked at each other and we both said hello really shyly. The man reached out his hand for my sister to grab, while the woman reached out her hand for me to grab. They told us to follow them because they wanted us to meet their kids. My sister and I naively got up, took their hands, and followed them. The two started leading us out of the gatehouse, past the cafe, down the stairs, and towards the lobby of the airport. When I realized they were leading us to the entrance of the airport, towards the parking lot, I finally asked, "Where are we going?" The woman looked at me through her thick-framed glasses, and with her cheeky smile, said their kids were outside by the car. As we walked outside into the dark parking lot, I looked at my sister and became really uncomfortable. I broke my hand free from the woman and said we wanted to go back inside, while also taking my sister's hand from the man's. I noticed the two looked at each other, their cheeky smiles both gone. The man turned quickly to us and then aggressively wrapped his arms around me as the woman did the same to my sister. They started to literally carry us closer to the parking lot as me and my sister screamed. We heard yelling in the distance from two men who turned out to be airport security. The crazed pair let us go and ran quicker than I'd ever seen anyone run, quickly disappearing into the parking lot. One of the men chased them down, or at least tried to, while the other talked with us for a bit, then led us back into the airport, back to our parents and other sister. It had only been a few minutes and my mom was already sobbing like a baby. Being that I was so young makes this a really weird and uncomfortable memory to think about. It's also weird to think that I didn't see any red flags go off when the two didn't give us their names. It was minutes before boarding my flight to North Carolina for a job interview the next day. It was on a stormy February night. Everyone was bundled up and keeping to themselves. I was sitting in the terminal room waiting for my flight to be called. It wasn't going to be a very busy flight because there weren't many people in the waiting area. Someone sat down 2 seats away from me, which wasn't too weird itself, but also was a bit annoying considering most of the seats were open. But it went from annoying to downright disturbing when I looked at him to see him weirdly staring at me. I looked away and pretended not to care, but I could tell he was still looking at me. Then he leaned over to me and whispered close to my ear that the two men sitting a row across from me were going on the same plane and were planning on kidnapping me once we landed in North Carolina. I didn't know what to say other than, "What?" The heavy man then got up and walked away. At the same time, my flight was called, and I nervously boarded the plane while paying attention to the two men. They sat down ahead of me, and as I walked past them approaching my seat, they both stared me down. At that moment, I started to wonder if that man's warning were true. A few hours later, we arrived to NC, and on my way out of the plane and leaving the airport, I cautiously looked around trying to spot the two men. When I was finally outside in the dark, cold parking lot, I spotted them. The two men were peering their heads at me from around a red minivan, and I guess when they saw me looking in their direction, they hid behind the van. I walked back inside of the airport, waited half an hour, called for a taxi, waited for it to pull up front, and rode to my hotel. So many questions. I don't know who that man was who warned me. I don't know how he knew of those other two men, and I have no idea what they were planning on doing to me, if they were actually looking to kidnap me. So this happened a few months ago. I'm 26. I was at JFK Airport in New York with 5 friends. All of us were about to fly down to Florida to spend the week in a beach house. We had a few more minutes to kill in the airport before we would board our flight, and I really had to go to the bathroom all of a sudden. I was baffled to see a line out the door for the bathroom. I noticed a janitor walking by, so I asked her if there was another bathroom nearby that wouldn't be so crowded. She laughed and told me she shouldn't really be telling people, but there was another bathroom past the door she was pointing at, down a narrow flight of stairs and to the left. I thanked her because she was extremely nice and followed the direction she gave me. Sure enough, behind that door that no one would think to open was a small stairway that led down to a really poorly lit, skinny hallway. It was so narrow that if two people were to pass by each other, one person would have to stand against the wall to make room. I found the bathroom right away. The door was extremely heavy and hard to push. Also, the lights were on inside of the bathroom, and it was filthy in there. It was evident that nobody ever really came in there to clean. Now, this is a little embarrassing to mention, but when I go to the bathroom in public places, I always try to make sure nobody else is around to possibly hear me going. So after checking the stall to see that it was unoccupied, I went back into the hallway for a second to take a look down both directions. To the left, there was somebody standing at the end of the hall, in a dark, unlit section of the hallway. It was a disturbing sight to say the least. All I could do was awkwardly pull my head back into the bathroom and try to pretend we didn't see each other. I went into the stall and just stood there biting my fingers for a minute, dreading the thought of that door opening, and of course it did. I saw the man's black shoes under the stall door as he walked to the stall next to mine. He shut the door, and then there was silence. No sound of the man unzipping his fly or sitting down, nothing. I realized I didn't really have to go anymore, and went to unlock the stall door. That's when I looked up and saw the man's head peering over the stall, looking at me. I nearly had a heart attack as my screams bounced off the walls of the tiny bathroom. I ran back up those damn steps and out that door, and then casually walked back over to my friends. I was breathing heavily, but nobody seemed to notice. I didn't tell anyone just because it was embarrassing, and I didn't want my friends to make fun of me in any way. I know, I guess that seems stupid now. We went on to have our Florida vacation and all had a good time. Of course, the thought of that creepy man haunted me every night that week.
Hi guys, we have a 3D spinner for your phone. You can control it by moving the icon.
My wife recently took a trip to California with a few of her girlfriends. I was her ride to the airport, and I was therefore her ride back from the airport as well. I waited around in the lobby for a while. Her flight ran a little behind schedule, so it was about 15 minutes late. I breathed a sigh of relief when I saw my wife Michelle and her 4 friends heading over in my direction. Michelle waved happily and ran over to give me a big hug and kiss. I said hello to all of her friends as well. Michelle suddenly started patting her pockets, and a concerned expression appeared on her face. She looked at me and told me she lost her wallet and keys. So Michelle and I, along with one of her friends who was kind enough to help out, all went back up to the terminal and looked everywhere. We asked one of the airport workers to have the plane checked for a wallet and keys. Long story short, we spent a great deal of time looking around the airport to find nothing. She insisted she had both the wallet and keys after she left the plane, though. Eventually, we had to call it quits and went home. A worker assured us that if the items came up, we would be contacted immediately. Michelle was in a sour mood the whole ride home because of it. When we got home, Michelle went up to her room, and I could hear her throw her giant bag onto the bed all the way from downstairs as I was in the kitchen about to make a quick snack for myself. That was when the scream of my wife from upstairs hit me cold in the chest. I ran to our room to see her pointing at the bathroom door. I looked at it and then the 2 closet doors across the room. They'd both been opened, and all of our personal belongings had been thrown all over the floor. Boxes opened with papers that were once in them scattered all over the floor. She stuttered out the words, "There's someone in the bathroom," to me. I felt like my heart stopped in response to those words, but I had to be the man of the house and step up. I tried the doorknob to the bathroom, but of course it was locked. Michelle left the room in a hurry, which I later found out she did to call the cops downstairs. I started ramming at the week-old door with my shoulder, and after 5 solid hits, I busted the door down. Only the bathroom was empty, and the window was jammed completely open, wide enough for someone to squeeze through. I comforted Michelle until the cops arrived, and listening to her description to the cops was bone-chilling. She had just thrown her bag onto the bed, not even having noticed the closets yet, and out of nowhere felt something brush up past her. When she turned, she saw a massively tall man walking to the bathroom, staring at her the whole time with wide eyes and a blank expression. She was only able to get a scream out after the man locked himself into the bathroom. It's safe to say he found my wife's keys and wallet and saw an easy opportunity to break into a house. We had our locks changed the next day and never saw the man again.
That was the last